All right, so final project leading up to the beginning of the summer. I'm gonna replace the seat cover on this old guy. So let's get started. All right, so the seat with the foam has been sitting out for about a week now, so it's all dry. Typically, I put some adhesive on the foam to make it tacky, to make it easier to form. I'm gonna try first without that. See if I can just use the stapler to get it to stick on and pull it tight. I'll have to remove some staples as I go just to kind of move it around, but we'll see how that goes. So I got some stainless staples. Hopefully those won't rust. I heard of a different material that I'm not familiar with for salt water, but we'll try the stainless this time, see if that works better. Let's see how it goes. All right, so it's looking pretty good. This thing's just been sitting around for a while. It's not very hot out, so it's not stretching that great. I used the heat gun a little bit to warm it up, but I don't think it does that much, given the kind of small area that a heat gun touches. So I'm gonna let it sit here for a little bit and just kind of stretch out. And then I'll come back out here and do some fine tuning. But overall, I mean, it went together pretty good, especially without tacking it. I didn't want to tack it just because when I took apart the smaller seat, the foam was coming off with it. And I don't want to run into that issue if for whatever reason I have to redo this again. So we'll come back out here in about an hour or so and see how it goes. All right, so that turned out pretty good. I don't know if I needed to not use the tack or not, but pulling the nails or the staples out, moving it around, you know, it wasn't too bad, but it looked pretty good. So I promised my little ones going for a hike, so once I get back from the hike, we'll get on to the smaller one, so more to come. All right, so I made it back alive from a hike with the kids. To finish up this guy, so this one's a little more intimidating. It has such a big kind of step here. HydroTurf did a good job of, I think, making it as easy as you can. They added these little flaps. These flaps will go through the foam and come out the other side, so it'll hold at least the bottom portion down as you tighten the rest. So let's see how it goes. All right, so that's it. Pretty much finished it up. It was interesting. I couldn't finish the back end of this without kind of this rippled look. So I tried to keep it somewhat uniform. One ripple, one ripple, one ripple, one ripple across. It wasn't what I was expecting. I tried forever to try to get that without that. It just looks impossible. I don't know if there's a trick to it or not, but overall, everything looks good. I wasn't sure how, this is still a little ripply. Hopefully with a little bit of time it'll smooth out. Not much I can do about that. The little card slot thing that this has works perfect to keep this intact right there. So overall it looks good. Now I need to get this thing washed and ready for water this weekend. See how it goes.